the Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
When I'm on the go, I take NCTV 45 with me.
Give Mangina Outside Services a call when you want a yard project done and done right. Bud Mangina is the owner, and he and his staff will do just about any yard project, and he also does hauling of your trash and unwanted items. Mangina Outside Services covers the greater Newcastle area with very affordable prices. Tell Bud you heard this message on NCTV 45, and you'll receive a 10% discount. 614-3658. That's 724-614-3658.
Quiet, relaxing tranquility. That's Bethy's Bakery and Eatery in Valant, Pennsylvania. But you may ask, is it a bakery or is it a restaurant? Bakery, restaurant. Well, they have cakes of every kind. And not only that, they have burgers also, and turnovers, and salads, and donuts, and nachos, and cupcakes, and cream puffs, and just goes on and on. But let's not forget, home of the plate-sized cinnamon roll. Is it a bakery? Is it a restaurant? You decide. Bethy's in Valant.
It's Bud's Flowers when you want a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. They also have a selection of fine gifts and more. Bud's Flowers is conveniently located in downtown Newcastle at 120 East Washington Street. Call Bud's Flowers at 724-652-7727 or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Bud's Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Keep watching NCTV 45 for Cookin' the Castle. You're going to love it. Free Sports, 835 Moravia Street, wants you to be on top of your game. Go to McCree Sports for all your sporting needs. You can call them at 724-654-6065. McCree Sports. They'll make you shine. Hello, thanks for watching NCTV, and this is Focus NC, and I'm with State Representative Chris Sainato of Newcastle. Chris, how you doing today?
Not too bad, Angelo. It's a nice day out there today and getting ready for the Lawrence County Fair, and been a lot of activity in the community this week.
Yes, yes. A lot of positives going on. Chris, for people that don't know you, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Well, Angelo, I'm now in my 20th year. I was first elected to the Pennsylvania House in 1994. I recently, last term, became chairman of the House Veteran Affairs and Emergency Preparedness Committee. And that's a very active committee. I spent a lot of time around the state dealing with veteran issues, dealing with safety, public safety, and that's an important committee. I think it's important, a lot of times to understand how, the process works. And at this point, I had that opportunity, and it's really a great opportunity to be able to chair such an important committee. And in our county, in Lawrence County, we should be very proud. We have so many veterans who served, especially when it came to World War II, Korea, Vietnam, even, our most recent conflicts. And so our people have always been love their country and willing to serve. And, now we're just responsibility that we must make sure that we take care of our veterans. And I think a lot of times that's what our committee does in Harrisburg. We deal with the National Guard a lot, and we deal with public safety in case a natural disaster would occur. We need to be prepared. And, we work with Washington, but most of our stuff is dealing with Harrisburg.
There you go. Now, with respect to Lawrence County, what are some of the programs that are offered or can be accessed at your office?
Well, my office, I have a very good office. I have a very good staff. They've been with me for many years. We have a higher number of senior citizens in our community, and Pennsylvania has the highest number of senior citizens in the country. So we have a lot of good programs that are funded by the lottery to help our seniors. One of them is the property tax rent rebate program. If you make less than $35,000, including or counting only half of your Social Security, you can get a property tax rebate up to $650. Most are $250. But if you're really low income, that's $650 towards your property tax. If you're a renter, it's $15,000 counting half of your Social Security. Most of my seniors qualify for the program. Our message is to get them out. My staff will fill out the forms, we make the copies, and I take them to Harrisburg to be filed with revenue. So, it's an important program to help people pay their property tax, and many of them are lower income, so they need that additional help. We also have what you call the PACE program. It's for prescription drugs, and we have what you call PACE Net. So if you are a very low income, that would be $22,000 for a single person, or $32,000 for a married couple for PACE Net. You would pay $40 a month, but you would get your prescriptions for $9 and $15. If you're real low income, you'd be paying $6. So it just depends, PACE or PACE Net. So it really helps a lot of our seniors with the cost of medicine because the prices are so high. That could put them, they need to take their medicine to stay healthy. Another program which we have is a discount registration for the vehicles. If you make less than $19,200, you can get your vehicle registration for $10. So, these are just some of the programs paid for by the lottery that my office can help with.
That's tremendous. I have a question, and I just thought of it, in keeping with the idea of PACE. Do we still have CHIPs in Pennsylvania?
Yes, the CHIP program is for children.
Right.
Yes, that's paid for. That actually comes through the federal government as well as the state government, and it helps children get health insurance. So CHIP is a very important program, especially for some of our lower income families, because kids need to be healthy.
Right.
And it's important. I emphasize the programs for seniors, but we have a lot of programs, for other people as well. And these are things that are important for our community. And the CHIP program is alive and well. And actually, our program in Pennsylvania was the model for the country.
That's great to know. Now, with the other areas, I see that the Highland Avenue was paved.
Yes.
And that was a state program.
That was a state road, and that was state money that went there.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, what happens, PennDOT, we work with the Region District 11, which is Allegheny, Beaver, and Lawrence. So they come up with projects, and it's a lot of times it's major arteries. Most of them are state roads. They have to be state roads from our perspective.
Right.
And you can blacktop, or they do the char and chip program. That's not very popular. That's when if you're not done right, that's when you have a lot of problems. I like blacktop.
Yeah.
But
it looks great.
No, Island is a main artery. It was in really bad shape. And you're going to see a lot of things. You've had Fall Street done. We've had a lot of money put into Lawrence County to fix our roads and bridges. I know it's frustrating for people because of the delays and the things that happen. But money's being spent here. It's done to fix our roads, make them good. If you have good roads, that helps entice industry to come. And that's what we need. And, there will be money spent, and they work on the main roads. Then you have a lot of local and county roads, too. And I know those levels of government are trying to do the best they can with the limited resources they have.
Yeah, there's been a lot of budget cuts, in the recent past.
Well, I think what happens, Angelo, though, is it's like we had a very bad winter. And because of the way the winter was, it really messed up the road system in Pennsylvania.
Right.
We're not fortunate like Florida and Texas where it's flat and you don't have the potholes and everything. And I think that's what caused a lot of problems in the spring with the potholes popping up. And you know,
Yeah.
I got to give credit to our road crews, especially in the city and the townships. They were out day and night trying to get this stuff under control, but it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere you look, a pothole was popping up. The roads were cracking. So, I think they did a nice job. PennDOT did a good job getting out there and trying to fix them. And we're finally starting to get some things under control. Highland Avenue is one. We get updates every week. I get them from PennDOT telling us where they're going to be working at, and I try to get them out in the community through the Internet. I have Internet access as far as constituents who have given us their email addresses, and we put it out there on Facebook as well. So I think it's important to stay in touch with the constituency because you want to make them aware of what's going on. And in today's society, with all the tools that which we have, it's a lot more easier to communicate with people.
We're talking with Representative Chris Sainato, and this is part one of Focus NC. Now, you're going to be able to catch part two tomorrow. So please stay tuned, and thank you for watching Focus NC with our special guest, Chris Sainato.
We have a great relationship with Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle at 210 East Washington Street. And whenever you watch Focus NC, my wardrobe is furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors. Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Bill Cast is the owner, and he and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items that you remember as a kid. Just to name a few items, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and so much more. Bill's Bake Shop, located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed on Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223. Make it Lanigan's Irish Pub, where you'll be amazed with the weekly specials. Pub grub, salads, burgers, sandwiches, Irish specialties, and desserts. Lanigan's has a full bar featuring domestic, craft, and Irish draft beer. You can also book a party at Lanigan's at 126 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. As they say at Lanigan's Irish Pub, the best Irish food since Ireland. Call 724-657-3444.
This is NCTV 45. You can watch us anytime on your time.
Pizza 2 in downtown Newcastle with a great variety menu that you will tell everybody about. Chris Quiera, the owner, is here with more information.
Stop down and see us at Little Johnny's 2. We're located at 130 East Washington Street, or give us a call at 724-657-2210.
Amy's Comfort Living Furniture, 32 North Beaver Street in Newcastle. There's no place like home, and there's no place like Amy's. For that special look that'll leave your company in awe. It's Amy's in downtown Newcastle.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.